Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to explain you what we are going to learn together in this course, which we have named as Launch Your Career with Australian Accounting and Tax Masterclass. So this is from our website only. Before you buy this batch, you can see here clearly that what topics will be covered. Okay, so we'll quickly go through this. So if you open up week 1, you can see here that all the different topics that we are going to learn in the week 1 are mentioned here. So the first video will talk about how you will go about this course and how the internally from the website it will work. Then we'll be learning about fiscal year, entity types and the different tax rates for Australia. Then we'll be learning about different types of taxes in Australia, which are personal, business, GST, and more. Then the next topic will be based on personal taxation. So all the individual tax return form, residency, what and whom we can consider a resident for tax in Australia, rates that is applicable for individual taxpayers, and Medicare levy. And then at the end of week 1 on Saturday, there will be a live session as well. In this live session, we'll be talking about all these topics that we have learned in the week 1, as well as your queries and the practical aspects of all the topics as well. And let's say, for example, that you're not able to attend the live lecture, the recording of this live lecture will be put in the website only. So you'll be able to see as and when you get time. Okay. So now let's move on to the week 2. So week 2 will be focusing on personal taxation and in that income tab. Okay. So in income tab, there are various types of income that is represented very separately, and it has its own rules on how to calculate the income and how to represent the income in the tax return as well. Okay, so in week 2 we'll be learning about all these different income types. Okay, to name a few, salary PYG withholding, dividend income, employee share scheme, distribution income, business income and non-commercial losses, and personal service income. All these topics are really important in Australian accounting and tax, and you'll be learning each of them in detail. And then at the end of week 2 as well, live session will be there. Okay, so now we'll talk about week 3. Week 3 will be focusing on personal taxation, income, and deductions as well. So for the first 3 topics are based on income. So capital gain, foreign income, and rental property income. So these 3 are again different types of income. And then we'll be talking about deductions as well. Deductions that any individual can claim in their tax return. And then we'll be wrapping up the personal taxation, and we'll talk about overall aspect of the individual tax returns. And then at the end of week 3, there will be live session as well, in which we'll be discussing everything that we have learned in that week and your questions and doubts and practical aspects of the same as well. Now, if we talk about week 4, so in week 4, we'll be focusing on bookkeeping, GST and GST returns. So the first topic would be basics of accounting. So we'll talk about various journal entries, various events, and what kind of transactions or entries we can put into accounts, how it affects P&L and balance sheet, the golden rules of accounting, etc. So your basics of accounting, like accounting entries, would be covered over here. And then we'll focus on how GST works in Australia. Okay. Right from like registration requirements or journal entries for GST and everything we'll be discussing over here. And then we'll be talking about the GST returns as well. So in India, we have to file GST returns, right? In Australia, The name of the GST return is Business Activity Statement. So in short, it is termed as BAS. Okay. And then we'll be discussing the career opportunities in Australian accounting sector in India as well. And then at the end of week 4, there will be a live session as well in which we'll be discussing everything that is there in the week 4. So in week 5, you'll be learning about the software which is called Zero. Zero software is Australia's main accounting software that everyone is using. I think more than 80% of people would be using Zero now. And if you learn this week 5 sessions, you'll be having hands-on experience in Zero software. um, Week 6 would consist of your test, that is final. So once you appear for this test, you will be getting a certificate of completion of this course. Once you appear for the test, then the course is termed as completed, and then we'll be able to help you to land your job in Australian accounting, as we have partnered up with many recruitment agencies as well. So finding a job would be very easier. You can write down that you have completed this course in your CV as well, which would always help you to get your preferred job in Australian KPO. Okay. I hope this is very clear now. Thank you.